Matei, what's up, buddy?
Hey man,
How are
how
you?
you doing? Doing great, man.
Happy to
You?
be back, huh?
Yeah, finally.
Yeah. Did you have school go?
It's all right, man. Just sick of it. Want to get back on the charts.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm totally sure
Yeah,
you can't wait for that. I was just looking
yeah.
at a play on EJ. Not that I'm taking it because it's such a small range over here, and prices, look at it on the 4 hour. But as price over here, looking at the 30 minute and also the 4 hour. How this 4 hour candle right here closed
Mhm.
with a top wick up here, but a very, very weak bullish candle. So that's a
Yep.
good impulse entry to put your stop loss up here and enter
Mhm.
as we pass the low of this candle over here. But what would be a better entry would be looking up here at the 15 minute, because if you look at the 15 minute, we created this resistance and we retested this previous support, right? So as we did that, you have, hold on one second. You have this candle, which was the passing of this wick. So passing
All
this
right.
candle was passing this wick right here. But what you could have done was just wait for this candle to close bearish. You could have put your stop entered right here, put your stop loss right above this candle right here, and just caught that whole move instead of
Yep.
catching it all the way down here.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
how
saying?
we would avoid drawdown.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's a nice one. It's nice entry.
The only thing is, obviously you could see you don't have many pips here to play with.
Yeah, the range.
Yeah, the range is not. I mean, if you grabbed it from up here, it's still only 12 pips. So is that something that you want to take? Gold,
Yep.
we're gonna be waiting on gold for the New York Open. Now this
Right.
potentially could have been a nice sell right here as we broke the low over here, the 15 minute, but we have.
We have news, right?
Oh yeah, we got core retail sales coming out, retail sales, manufacturing index, unemployment claims, all coming out at 5 a.m. or all being released at 5 a.m.
All right. And GJ is just a mess, right?
GJ, we don't even have to talk about.
Yeah, man, it's,
Look at this.
damn, I
Look at
was I
GJ.
was looking at it this morning and it's just disaster.
I mean, I would just hold out a GJ right now, but if we do break this support over here, you got about 20 pips. Got a clean move to the left over here. All right. Got this clean move. Could be taking that, but it's a mess.
Yep.
GJ messed with me a little bit yesterday.
Oh, really? What happened?
What did happen? That's a good question. Let's see. Oh, it was over here. Okay, so we had this support over here, right?
All right.
And price during London came up and created a high, corrected the entire move, closed below the support, right? Got a clean
Yep.
move to the left. We're retesting over here. And it looked like we were retesting with this candle. Actually, I took this on the 5 minute. Now, I should have secured, but I was only at like 6 pips. But I should have known because I journaled this, and here it is. What's up, Dave?
What's up, bro? Good
How
morning.
you doing, man?
Good morning.
So yeah, yesterday, as I was saying, we broke below the support over here, and on the 5 minute, we retested and ended up closing bearish over here. I ended up entering as this wick came up and created its top wick,
Oh,
anticipating
nice.
to continue bearish. I was at like 6 pips. I was risking like 2% over here, and I could have secured knowing that on the higher time frames there was an opportunity for us to probably come up and retest this area. And then it was just like playing around a little bit. I gave it a second chance. And, I gave it a second chance after we form resistance over here, anticipating that price then to come down and retest this area and then continue bearish. But I never did. It just continued to consolidate. I managed risk on that one. First one, I didn't manage risk well at all. But obviously I learned from that. But no,
What was your stop loss?
that was it.
What? How big was your stop loss? Was it 1
So
to
my
1?
stop loss was up here above this candle.
Right. So it was 12 pips. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, something like this.
It was a 10 pip loss.
All right.
Michael, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. I shot you a DM. I don't know if oh yeah, you answered. I won't I'm not gonna open it on here, but yeah, GJ is just a mess right now. Let's go back to the 15-minute. What's up, Gio?
Hey, man.
So let me put this back to where it was. So again, GJ, you know, if we do break this support over here, you got about 20 pips to play with, but that's if you want to even touch this. Yeah, it's the 1 hour. So the 4 hour, you know, look at the 4 hour. It's just there's nothing there for you to do or play with. So if we do break this support, you may have this range. You got about 20 pips right there. But if we break that, should be coming all the way down to 149, 747. Right down here. Call it 750. But the move today that I'm waiting for is gold over here. So we have a lot of data coming out. We got core retail sales over here, retail sales, manufacturing index, and then unemployment claims will be released around 8 o'clock when the market opens. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. EJ, I was pointing out to Matei, could have had a move over here, but now it looks like it's retracing. So EJ, the reason I'm not taking this is because we're consolidating. You know, I don't plan on taking anything on EJ until we break this resistance up here at 13600. But I was pointing this out. You have a very weak body bullish candle over here. This candle closed below these candle bodies. This candle came all the way up, rejected, and closed right below there. So a very weak candle. So this tells me if we create a top wick and then pass below this candle over here, we should be coming down to fill this wick and fill the support right down here. But how do you grab that on the lower time frames? So you have this over here. This wick is passing this wick right here, right? So instead of entering on an impulse entry as we pass that wick, you could have waited for this 15-minute candle to close. You could have put your stop loss up here and then caught this move right there. But you only have like 12 pips to play with to this support. So are you going to take a trade like that when you have, I don't know, 1 or 2 opportunities to take a trade throughout a session? So wouldn't you want to wait for maybe a better opportunity than that? Looks like gold is coming right back down to the support. I was looking at this, but again, I'm probably going to be waiting for the news to come out. Again, you got about 20 pips to play with in here. But we're in an uptrend since London. We've been pushing up. So if you to take any kind of sells, my rule is to wait for this support to break, retest, and then take this move. You probably have 30 pips to play with in this range. 28. Caught a quick one on gold last night. So if you look at gold on the higher time frames over here, been in this bearish trend. We broke structure right over here, right around April 5th. Been in a bullish trend over here since retesting 1680. Been in a bullish trend. We broke out of the bearish structure, created a high up here, came down, retested this structure over here, retested this previous support of this consolidation area, created a support, continued up, created a high, came right back down, and then respected this support again. This support right over here and this bullish trend line. Tapped it for the third time, and then we just pushed up. So I was looking over here at the 1 hour. So we had the 1 hour. I was on this around 9 o'clock. So the 1 hour pushed up and closed above the resistance up here. I took this last night. So we got this close above. Waited for a some kind of a retracement. I took this on the 5 minute. So I was waiting for this previous resistance to get retested, created this high up here, came down, created a support, waited for this candle to close. So we created a support right over here. This 5 minute candle closed. This candle came down, created a bottom wick, and then started pushing bullish. As soon as it flipped bullish, that's where I entered, and I grabbed about 10 pips right here. Right around here. I just secured just because we have this like resistance over here. And, you know, I don't really trade Asian, but knowing gold, look what ended up happening anyway. So gold, when we're not really trending, you want to secure the full thing. When we're kind of printing sideways like we've been in here, especially on gold, just close your full position. Don't really leave a runner. That's just, you know, what I've seen on gold. You're much better off. But if we're in a trending market, if we're printing higher highs and higher lows, yeah, leave a runner right here. Secure, stops at break even, and leave your runner. Chris, Michael, David, Gio, what's up, guys?
Morning.
So, as I was saying, yeah, we got the pass of this low over here would have been a nice entry, but again, got a clean move to the left. But I'm waiting for unemployment to come out. Last week it was much worse than expected, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on that. If we break this resistance right here, got a clean move to the left. All right. Close above. This could be our play today.
You caught them gold buys there?
Yeah, last night. I don't know if you guys saw, but I sent it in the Asian chat.
Yeah, I caught them too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Good shit, man.
I was watching them all day. So when you posted it, you know, that it was like another confluence, another confirmation. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
so
man. I don't normally trade Asian. You know, I'll look at the charts. I'm always keeping an eye on where price is at with my pairs. But yeah, I came home from the gym and I was looking at this. This is a pretty ideal setup over here. Wait for price to break out of this consolidation. Wait for the close above. I thought we were going to get a further retest of this, but we ended up creating support here on the 5 minute, right?
Yeah.
Where'd you grab this, Christian?
So let me give you this is my biggest trade so far.
Let's go.
I caught it at.
Congrats, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Let's keep that momentum and just keep the emotions out of trading. That's all we're doing here.
I caught it at 1739.
Flat.
And I got 1739.65. And I got out at 1747.
$17.47 or 37?
47.
So you've been holding this?
Yeah, I held it. My take profit was 1747.60.
Wow. So you held this drawdown?
Yep.
Wow. Wait, yeah. Send me the chart.
All right, I'll send it to you. I'm gonna have to take a picture when I get to the school.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I held it.
Good shit, man.
I was just when it broke out of that, I was like, it's gonna, break up, man. It was consolidating that whole time. I just wasn't.
Yeah, this is a nice order block, change of structure. Price starts coming up, create a higher low over here, but we came down to retest this support right down here. I'm looking at the 5-minute right now, but once we close back into this range, you got this candle closing a strong bullish candle, exiting this area a little bit, especially with this candle closing bullish. So we got to, this order block over here, price consolidating, trying to figure out what it wants to do, especially right over here. And then right here again, once we start to exit the area, you got a clean move to the left. You got this candle you could have grabbed. And then left to runner, probably entered and put your stop loss below this candle right here. Entered as this candle passed the high of that one, and you would have caught this whole move.
And when I was in it, that's what I was looking at. I was like, man, I should have waited until, a deeper,
You're not
better.
trading at this time, right?
I was up.
Oh, wow.
What time was that?
This was at like midnight.
Yeah, I was up at midnight. That's what when I set my stop loss and my take profit at midnight and just went to bed.
Good shit. You see why you wait for this support if you're gonna take sales up here, and I know this looks appealing, but if you're gonna take sales up here, you wait for this support to be broken and retested, and then you get the clean move to the left because here price is coming right back up to your entry already. Unless you just grab this candle and you exit right away. How many pips would that have been? You would have had a 7 pip stop loss. Okay, could have grabbed like 13 pips. But again, you're coming to the charts with 2 opportunities. So is this the candle that you want to grab in pre-New York? You're going to get most of your moves on gold after New York open, around 8 o'clock. Now, I want to break down my trade from yesterday just because it's a good lesson for everyone and like a big no-no. Sometimes people have slip-ups. My trade on GJ yesterday was just like atrocious when it comes to risk management. Can you show us an example of a good retest? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a good one, but I mean, it didn't. If you want to see this on the 15-minute or the 30-minute, but this is a perfect retest. You had price closing below a previous support, comes up, retest, closes bearish with a wick to fill over here. Price should be filling that wick. Now, this is on the 5-minute. So, you want to see this on the 15 or the 30-minute, Mike or Michael. What do you like being called? Do you like being called Mike? Just let me know. So this trade over here, okay, cool. This trade was just, again, I was just pointing this out to Matei. You got a previous support over here, price closing below that support. We were in an uptrend, but we are also consolidating over here. Now we closed below. I was waiting. I think Gia was on the call yesterday with us and Christian as well, waiting for the retest over here on the 5-minute. This is the 15. 15 again. 5-minute retest. Now, could have entered either when price passed the low of these candles over here, but we waited for the 5-minute to close. So the 5-minute close, I entered on this wick over here, dynamic risk. So I entered as this candle closed, and I entered as this candle was forming its top wick. So we flipped bearish, came all the way down here. We came down like 6 pips. And honestly, I should have secured down here just because I know the higher time frames, like the 30-minute, could be coming up to retest. What time frame was it? 15-minute. So the higher time frame should be coming up to retest, and also this area over here to the left where price tapped into, you got to be aware of that. So I should have secured there. But even more importantly, when price came back to my entry, I should have secured 50%. I should have closed 50% right there. And then when this candle passed the high of that candle right there, I should have either closed the full thing or closed another 50. Instead, I was so dead set on the fact that price was going to retest on the higher time frames and just start turning around over here and then continue bearish. And I didn't even bother to close half. That's, that's a big no-no. So that's like a good lesson for you guys as well as it is for me. Never be too sure, especially when GJ's looking the way it is recently. Look at this. You can never be too sure of where price is going to be going. So, yeah, it's just a good lesson. Obviously, you got to live that through me. I'm glad you don't have to go through it. Hopefully, you haven't had to go through something like that. I'm sure you have. I think we all have. But yeah, it's just something I wanted to point out to you. So GJ or gold is consolidating. We're probably going to be ranging in this area for another hour until price goes up. Mike, another retest for you. Price comes up, creates this high, forms a support, retest this area over here, and then comes up to retest the previous high. So we're in an uptrend over here. This is all you're looking for. Or right here, price forms a high up here, comes down, creates support, and then retests the high. Comes up here, creates a high, comes down, creates support, retests the high. So yeah, my play is going to be a nice close above 1748 200. It really depends on the setup, Mike. So you could enter right here. Oh. All right, looking at the 15-minute. You got the 15-minute. You got the high being created, comes down, creates a support with this candle right over here. Do you want to enter this on the 15-minute when this candle closes? Do you want to wait for the 30-minute candle to close? If you waited for the 30-minute, you would have missed it. But you could have gotten this right here as this candle came down to create its bottom wick, never passed the low over here, and then passed the high of that wick right over there. Could have ended with a 15 pip stop loss, anticipating price to come up to this resistance, 21 pips, secured 80% with this candle right here of 14 pips, left a runner. You would have been stopped at a break even if you move your stop loss to break even, which I recommend you doing, or securing the full thing at this resistance because you have all these rejections over here to the left. And this is a 4-hour resistance right here. So you always have to have that plan going into the trade, knowing that, okay, this is where I'm going to secure. And you have to live with the decision that you make. So like, you enter right here. Okay, where am I going to secure? All right, I'm probably going to secure once we reach the highs up here. And then, there's not much of a possibility of us breaking this resistance over here unless we have some strong fundamental data. Again, this is a resistance over here on the 4-hour. Rejections over here on the 4-hour. Right? And the 1-hour. So we need some kind of strong economic news to push us out of this to retest this high up here and mirror these candles to the left. So you have that plan going into the trade. Okay, I'm going to probably close the full thing right there and wait for unemployment to come out during New York. Especially with the 1-hour right here, closing with no top wick. We filled this wick right here perfectly. Pushed a little bit higher, but this one closed with no top wick up here. And look what happened over here. This candle wicked up into this area, flip bearish, rejection, rejection. So it's probably going to reject over here. So always wait for it to get out of consolidation when retest. Yeah. So what you're doing is, you have this consolidation over here, right? So price was consolidating. We broke out of the consolidation. Now during Asian, I want to wait for some kind of a retest before I take this up to mirror this move over here. You also have this bullish trend line that price is respecting as well. So, okay, you drop down to the 15-minute. Okay, we have this. We got support being formed. You wait for this candle to close, and also you wait for 9 o'clock because this candle was the 8:45 15-minute candle. So you're waiting for 8 o'clock. This candle came down right over here, created a bottom wick, and then passed the high over here, and then pushed all the way up here to fill this wick up here, and then ended up rejecting. But you wait for that retest right here. This is on the 5-minute, so you want to be careful. But this was the move right here, and this is the trade I caught last night. Yeah, you don't, Mike. You don't want to trade in this. This is just a mess, and it's good to see this. Like, don't come to the charts and get disappointed because you see price consolidating like this or price consolidating on GJ the way it is right over here, because we could have a strong breakout. Now, this candle is passing the low of this candle over here. Again, you got 20 pips to play with. You want to wait for a close below this area because we can always just reject like we did yesterday. But when you get a consolidation like this, you know it's exciting because price is going to break out of it pretty hard, and you're going to have a nice move once you get out of there. GJ's just pushing down. Is there any news? I don't think there's any data coming out. Oh, Bank of England credit survey. That was during Asian though. Let's see. Data to show surging U.S. growth, but is that enough to lend the dollar support? Let's look at DXY over here. Here we're just pushing bearish over here on the dollar. Just continues to make lower lows and lower highs. We do have this support over here on the 1 hour. So are we going to get good data, respect this support, and then continue up? If so, we'll get a drop on gold, and you'll have this move right here, retest right here, and a nice 28 pip range to play in. Clean candles, clean candles. Or we break above and continue up if we get bad news, bad data. Mike, how you feeling? You getting like back into it? Feeling like you could kind of jump back into that rhythm? Especially with your schedule, it's brutal. Yeah, man. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it, right? You're made for it. Gotta believe it. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, man. Arnold always says sleep a little bit faster. So go to bed a little bit earlier and wake up a little bit earlier too. This is interesting. We got the UK 100 pushing up, pushing above this resistance over here. We broke the bearish structure, been in this bullish structure over here, making higher highs and higher lows. But also the Japanese currency index right here has been pushing up as well. Right. Broke the bearish structure. We've just been recovering over here. A lot of vaccine stuff, negative vaccine stuff coming out. Japan opening their economy as well. There's many different aspects of why the Japanese yen currency index is rising. So that's probably why GJ right now, the UK is doing better, but so is Japan. So that's why we're consolidating over here in this area. Why we've been. So you're getting a retest right over here. You want to wait for at least the 15-minute candle to close in your direction. I'm not going to be taking this on the 5-minute like I did yesterday. And I don't know if I'm even going to be taking this. But if we get the structure that we normally look for on the 15-minute at least, or the 30-minute, then it could be a possible trade. But we have been pushing bearish over here on the 4-hour. Look at the 1 hour. Gio, is there anything you're looking at?
Well, looking for GJ cells, but I'm waiting for this current 15-minute candle to be a retest candle. And then if the next candle flip bearish and break the low, then that's where I'm looking for a sell.
Exactly. Is it really Thursday already? GJ coming right back into that range. Gold consolidating. EJ. Looks like we just about filled this wick down here. Came right back down. If we were in a trending market, this would be beautiful. Like a bearish trending market, this candle right here closes below that candle. We end up coming up rejecting with this, closing right below that range. And then the perfect impulse entry is the 4-hour as it breaks below this wick right here. Stop loss right above the wick and take this thing down. But you're consolidating over here, so it's not something that you want to necessarily leave a runner in. And then instead of waiting for price to break that wick, again, as I was saying, you could always, which is this wick right here, you can always wait for this candle to close bearish and get a better entry and a better stop loss. I like this new layout with all the time frames. Good old GJ. And beginning of the week, I was so ready for us to break out of this consolidation. Right over here, break out, form a support, break above 151 flat, create a support, and then just continue up and grab this move up. But we just keep pushing bearish. Oh, shit. Matei, have you been able to look at the charts?
For the past 3 days, not really. So it's a 0 trades week for me. I mean, I was looking at the long-term plays, but there was really nothing, just consolidation. Wasn't able to find anything. And today was the first London session for me. But again, I was ready for some bearish pressure. I was thinking that we could break to the downside, but then GJ started consolidating again, and that's it.
There you go.
So very slow week for me. How's your week going?
It's been all right. Started off strong, and then yesterday was just an off day for me, and just coming back.
Yeah, I know those feelings.
Just it can't be the I need to make my losses back mentality. It's always just stack one smart trade on top of the other, and then you'll be fine.
Yep. You gotta resist that impulsive thought, right?
Yeah. The thing what I'm doing now is I'm upping my risk a little bit. So when you up your risk, you naturally it feels like you take that loss or two in the beginning. But the main thing is when you start upping your risk, don't go back to your original lot size. Stay at that new lot size, and it's just something that you got to get used to. So I think that's what yesterday was. It was just like, all right, I'm upping my lot size a little bit today. I'm eager to take a trade. And the thing is, when I started going in drawdown, I was like, you know what? It's definitely going to retest in higher time frames. I was expecting that anyway. And it just went the opposite direction. And you just can't do that. So.
Yeah. As you look at that trade now, would you manage it? I mean, I would close 50% of my trade when price came back to my entry. Would you do the same?
Yep. That's exactly what.
Perfect.
But that's what I didn't do. Normally, I do that.
Yep.
But over here, started coming back to my entry over here. And then as this candle passed the high over here, should have closed the full thing.
And then you would lost like maybe
Half of
less
that.
than 1%, right?
Maybe, yeah, 1%. Instead, I lost the
Yeah.
full 2.5%.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was a big hit.
No, I'll make it back.
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, previous week was really clean, and now this one is just a mess.
It's normally how it goes.
Yeah, man. And I remember the first week of January, the start of Q1, it was the same, you know, it was one of the cleanest weeks, as I remember.
Mhm.
And then it was just, you know, slowly started to rain.
Oh, I know. I'm right now I'm actually back testing gold in the beginning of the year, and it was brutal. Right over here. This is in the beginning of January.
Damn.
and this is, you know, some of the trades I would have taken. But it was just like very hard to catch a trade or even hold on to a runner or anything like that.
Yep.
Like even up here, like how would you have caught this move? Maybe breaking the low over here, 30-minute. These weren't during my time frames, but you know, we were consolidating during New York, and then after New York, around 10, 11, we ended up breaking the low over here. This candle breaking the low.
Right, I see.
You could have caught that move right there, but yeah, just very messy price action.
Yep. And we had a very clean days on gold, right? Once we cleaned this area, I mean, in a matter of days, but for
Sorry, what was the question?
no, just a second.
Yeah. Giovanni,
Morning, good morning.
how are you?
Doing good. You guys?
Morning.
Shit, man, just waiting on unemployment.
Mm-hmm.
Get
Yeah,
that
gold was
relief
really
rate.
clean in February, later, beginning of February, and then
Gold was
yeah, on a weekly time frame. Once we
it was
broke that,
much clearer.
yeah,
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm like mid-January right now. Giovanni, I was just saying how I'm back testing gold starting in the beginning of the year in January. The beginning of January was just a mess. I mean, we had the change of presidency. We had a lot going on at that time too. So maybe that's what added to it.
Okay.
We're just ranging in here.
You saw the move last night?
Oh yeah. I caught about 10 pips out of it, but I caught this wick right over here. As we passed the high over here. Well, I entered down here, but I caught part of this wick, and then we ended up rejecting. And then, you know, the London guys could have gotten this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If we get a pass to this wick right over here, we should be heading down to fill this wick right here and then come back down to support. I'm not looking at trading here. You guys looking at anything specific you want me to take a look at?
No, I'm just getting here. I've just been all busy. But
Lee, got your haircut?
well, that was the other day, but I've been to get my car serviced today.
Good shit.
Doesn't look like there's much on, to be fair, for my peers. So
You get your questions together for your interview?
yeah, I've done a bit.
Good shit. Yeah, man. Go in there, control the interview, ask them questions. You'll be
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna free up a lot of time so I can get back to this properly.
Oh yeah. Gotta get back in the rhythm. GJ, come on, right back into the range. Over here. Atrocious.
Everything seems to be ranging. GG, EG,
Yeah.
even GU.
Well, Japan is strengthening a little bit, and so is the UK with some vaccines, stuff like that. But at the same time, global vaccines aren't doing too well when it comes to Johnson and Johnson. You know, UK is on track. You guys are opening up, right?
Yeah. On Monday we opened up.
Yeah, so you guys are opening up, but at the same time, Japan is opening up as well. They're getting a lot of vaccines coming in as well. So that's why GJ is kind of ranging over here. So I'm just waiting for price to really break out of this. I was anticipating price creating this support over here, respecting this support over here, making a higher low, coming up in the beginning of the week, coming out of here, closing above 150 flat, and then continuing up to retest the highs up here at 153, but we got to wait for that. It's been a mess. So is EJ too.
On GJ, I've noticed this week that we had a lot of wickless candles.
Wickless?
Yeah, a lot more than any other week.
Mm.
You go to the 30-minute or the 15-minute, there are much candles that had no wick, either to the bottom or to the top. Or let's say 30-minute or 15-minute, or just, just like a minor wick or no wick at all.
Probably because we're consolidating. You know, like once the candle
could be.
closes, it'll just reverse.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. That's just what I see. How's work been, Giovanni?
Good. Trying to still get used to it,
Yeah,
It's always the hardest.
100%. So your girlfriend graduated?
No, she graduates now in August.
Oh, wow. Good shit. What is it? Searching US economy. So where did Coinbase end yesterday?
Around 338.
338. Did you guys get in at all?
Yeah, I did.
Nice. Did you get in at a good price?
360.
We're at 349 now. 360, you said?
Yeah, I'll just hold it now.
Yeah. It's a long-term play. Yeah, I got out of Dogecoin at the highs. I'm sure it'll continue to rise, but it's a nice gain.
I'm still holding Tron.
You're still holding what?
Yeah, Tron, TRX.
Tron.
It's like up 175%.
Wow. Good shit. You had another coin, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I only bought Tron, but when I was doing the virtual, I had a ADA, a card on or whatever.
Wow.
I'm on 6, but I think that's up like 800% on my virtual.
Your virtual?
Yeah, on my virtual one, I've got ADA, and it's up 800%.
Hmm. Good shit. Anybody else listen to that Bloomberg surveillance podcast I sent? It's a good podcast. Just get up to current events. All right, Michael. Have a good one, buddy.
Have you took any trades this week?
Yeah. Yeah, I took let's see. Let's look at the old journal. I think Giovanni took this too. Quick buy on gold this week. Retested. And we grabbed this wick. Pretty similar to what I actually grabbed last night, actually. Now that I look at it. And a bunch of other trades.
Don't think I'll be taking a trade all week looking at these charts.
Oh, you're frozen. I thought you weren't even listening.
Yeah, it is. It's frozen. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's been like that for a few minutes now. I thought it was like just the overall connection, but
Yeah, you asked me if I took any trades, and you're just looking down and reading something. But what's it called? I took a short on gold as well. Grabbed 10 pips on this 5-minute candle after this retest. Candle closed bearish. Entered that, anticipating price to mirror these candles over here. But I was in the middle of my cold shower when I saw this playing out after this resistance formed. So I ended up grabbing that. Let's see. Then I had the loss on GJ. Oh, this was the first trade from what day was this? Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Bad trade. Entered this on the 15-minute, but I think I entered this actually on the 5-minute with too tight of a stop loss. And then I re-entered that and grabbed the correct move that I should have waited for with a retest of the higher time frames. Price passed the low this week right over here. This is the 5-minute, and price just dropped 18 pips, take profit hit. And then yesterday was was this one over here. It was just bad managed trade on the 5-minute. Price came up, retested, closed bearish on the 5-minute, came up, retested, but then it ended up reversing, and I never managed risk. That was a big no.
See if I can unfreeze this.
Gold just playing around, GJ playing around, EJ playing around. Let's take a look over here.
I don't know what's doing. It's in field to start video camera.
What's up?
Just says field to start video camera now on my laptop.
Oh, yeah. See, turn it back on and see if it works.
I've tried that. That's what gives us an error. Nah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, well. Well, Gio, GJ right back in the range.
Take out, yeah.
Gold holding a support over here on the 15-minute. We have the Beijing Olympics this summer.
Yeah, what I heard was US is trying to boycott the Olympics.
Yeah, I saw that too. Are you saying the U.S. government or the people?
Well, US government, I think. Well, I don't know exactly, but some people are saying that, this the athletes, they're, of course, they prepare for this for like what, 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like sending your kid to school to prepare for something, you know, and after 4 years, you're just gonna be like, never mind, don't do it.
That's a good analogy. Yeah, it's messed up. It's gonna be interesting seeing you know, how the Chinese react to the American athletes and all that. You know, when they do the opening ceremonies and stuff in all the countries. That'll be interesting. It's pretty crazy how they spend 4 years building these facilities, right? Like, what do they do with the facility after? Like, who uses them?
Just like if you go Atlanta, right? I mean, even here in LA, like the stadiums and stuff.
Mhm.
Just some of them were just like, they just abandoned it.
Really? They're just deserted?
Well, if you, what was that? I think I was in Atlanta last time, and where they held the Olympics, one of the stadium was just, nobody's even taking care of it. It's just a mess.
Wow. You would think like companies would buy it or something and I don't know, turn it into like a YMCA,
I mean, they should, right?
do something with it. $7.34. Giovanni, you looking at anything?
Looking at gold.
Gold, yeah. That data should be coming out in about 30 minutes. Gio, where do you feel like you're at with your trading?
Doing pretty good. I took the same loss yesterday with you, but I was able to manage risk.
Cool.
I was looking at it on the 15-minute candle, and once that the candle that where we entered, once it closed bullish, I closed 50%, and when the next candle broke the previous one, I closed the whole thing before it hit my TP. I mean my stop loss.
Smart. That's awesome.
I mean, I took the same trade on Monday, same setup, but yeah, yesterday was just the probability was just not on our side. So
Yeah, it was I mean it looked good. Where are we looking at over here? 15-minute. Yeah, right over here. Yeah, this previous support price closed below it, retested, closed bearish, came down on the 5-minute. It just it made sense. He had a clear move to the left, but GJ is just it's been crazy. Crazy range. 30-minute candle close with no top wick.
So with the news, we should be getting bullish momentum on gold, right?
With the what?
With the news that's coming out now in 8:30.
If what's it called? It comes out bad, then we're gonna go bullish on gold. You know, we should be breaking out of this resistance. We may have a nice play.
Mm-hmm. Both 1748 flat.
Above 1748, 300, maybe 400. Yeah. And something you could do, something that Raquel does, is he places a stop loss and a buy stop above certain levels when some of that stuff comes out. Now, keep in mind that's gambling. You know, you have no idea where price is going to go, and it's just a risky move doing something like that. But it's a play, and if you backtest it enough, you know you could catch it. Maybe set an account off to the side, you know, $100, $200 account that you can afford to lose, and you know trade news with that. But you want to back test it and also know that it's gambling. I mean, what we're doing basically is gambling anyway, but doing that is, you know, it's like the difference of, you know, if you're just betting on sports just to bet on sports compared to actually studying that sport and actually studying each player and knowing the stats. And you know, if one player, you know, if you're watching basketball, one player shoots 30% one night, and you know, following that night that they normally bounce back and shoot 50% the next night. You know, these are little stats that you pay attention to that you have an edge, you have an advantage. Um, it's the same thing with trading. Like we're gambling right now, but at the same time, it's a calculated gamble. It's studying the candle, studying the wicks, understanding data, the way price moves, economics, stuff like that. So we came right back down to the support. And again, my rule, if we're in an uptrend and you want to take any kind of sells, I wait for this support to be broken and retested. And then we get this move. We get about 28 pips in here. Actually, I think get more. Let's see. Yeah, 28 pips in this range. But we got data coming out in 20 minutes, so let's keep that in mind. Really getting nothing right now.
Why has the market been so slow this week then?
This week,
Yeah.
we had a lot of volume last week. Not much economic data came out this week. You know, you had Powell speaking yesterday. Let's take a look at the calendar. What's today? 15th. Yeah, so you didn't have much. You had a bunch of yellow folder events for GBP. Bond auction on Monday. So not much. You had core CPI yesterday coming out better than, or Tuesday coming out better than expected. But then you had the Johnson & Johnson news coming out. So that sent gold bullish. What move was that? That was right over here. Yeah, this is the Johnson & Johnson news. But other than that, we haven't had much. Core CPI, like I said, Powell spoke yesterday. We have unemployment right now. Just been a lot of ranging, a lot of uncertainty. If you look at the volatility index, you know, we're well below that support that we were holding for a long time over here. Now we're much lower, around 16.8. So there's not much going on right now in terms of volatility. $15-minute candle is about to close. All right. Just closed above support. Rejected this previous support. What day were you talking?
No.
Oh, looked like you were saying something.
Sorry.
Yeah, so we're respecting history and rejecting this level. And trading is quite the lonely game when you're doing it by yourself, huh?
Yeah, man. Looks like we need to move back testing sessions to Thursday.
Oh yeah. Fridays too. I mean, after the data comes out, maybe we can do like a quick session or something. I was just thinking about it because I was just plotting this out. Yeah, I'll just do this real quick while we're waiting. I love doing these. Where are we at on this? This is, what is this, May 28th, towards the end of the month, 2020. This is the one we did on Sunday, I believe.
Yep.
The 4 hour. All right, so that's pretty much set. Cool. Let's see.
Hey, you know what movie you have to watch, bro? Godzilla versus King Kong.
I started it.
It's
Did you
good.
like it?
Yeah, I watched it yesterday.
It's is it crazy?
Yeah.
I heard the last scene is nuts.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, my thing is I love the first the Peter Jackson King Kong
Mm-hmm.
one with
That
like
was
Jack
good.
Black.
Yeah, that was the best one.
Oh yeah.
But man, the graphics on this movie is amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but that one he's more of like a gorilla in that one. This one he's like standing up straight. I don't know.
He's a warrior in this movie, man.
He's a what?
A warrior.
He's a beast.
Yeah, bro. You're gonna see.
Stop the development of this.
The next movie I'm probably gonna watch is gonna be called it's called Silk. Road.
What is it?
Silk Road.
What's that?
It's about a young guy that he went in the black market and started selling drugs.
Wow.
He became a multi-millionaire.
Wow.
Yeah, look up the trailer. It's pretty good.
Yeah, as soon as the right after the data comes out, I'll
No, yeah, no. But man, finish watching that Godzilla vs King Kong. It's good.
yeah, it's on HBO. I'll check it out.
Yeah, and when you can't watch the movies on HBO, you can go on Soap Today.
On what?
It's called Soap,
Soap?
the number 2, and then they.is. That's a good website.
Okay. Soap.
The
Dot
number 2, no, Soap, the number 2, they.is.
day. Oh, Soap Gate.
Is this right here?
Oh, this one.
Yeah, I just sent it to the chat. Yeah, if we get another day like this one, we might as well start watching movies on stream.
I know. It's ridiculous. It's not coming up.
Put it on the top.
I did. Soap watch today. That is.
Yeah.
You know what? Soap. Oh, why did I just do that?
There you go.
There we go.
When you can watch all the shows there, movies.
Wow.
No lag, bro.
They're clear?
Yeah.
Just saved it. Yeah, I have the Fire Stick, and I'm able to get movies on there too.
Did you hack it? The Fire Stick?
Yeah, you add like a program on there. It's called Cinema. And, you know, you get shows, movies, anything you want on there. Shameless, great show. But what was that other one that you were saying? That movie?
Oh, Silk Road.
What's it called?
Silk
Yep.
Road.
No?
Road.
Oh, Road.
Road. ROAD.
Oh, so Road. Oh, you know what? I think
That one.
yeah, we'll watch this in a little bit. Let's get some data going.
It looks like gold is creating a support.
Yes.
That's what I'm waiting for.
On the 5 minute.
And I'm also in the 15-minute.
15 minutes rejecting right now. We got 3 minutes left. Let's see. It's not giving us those little circles to refresh it.
It's at 8:30.
Okay, so at 8 they give you the circles. Okay. And at 8:30 they release the data.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man. Got a busy day today.
I'm gonna head off now. I need to get some food before work.
Okay. Sounds good, Lee.
I won't be on tomorrow because I start early tomorrow. So
You want to work?
yeah, but I've got a week off next week, so I'll be in a few days.
Awesome, man. Good luck on the interview.
Yeah,
Go kill it. Answer the right questions.
yeah, I will do.
All right, man. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, catch you later.
See you, buddy. Check GJ real quick. GJ came down, created a bottom wick. Now it's starting to push up. But again, I'm not trading in this mess. Get a clock. So the 1 hour candle closed with barely a bottom wick over here. This candle doesn't have a bottom wick yet. And we're just pushing up. Just get ready. Get gold.
Why do you keep closing your laptop every time I walk by?
Giovanni.
You look stressed.
Where's it now? Crazy. I've always wanted to change the world.
How?
Amazon for drugs. But you can't buy drugs on the internet. What if you could? Using Bitcoin. Just made 75 grand.
Oh wow.
In the last 90 days, baby.
It's a badass movie. I want to watch it now. The doctor that works at the office, he was telling me about it.
Crack this the old-fashioned way, engagement.
All right, Mate. I'll see you later, buddy.
See you later, guys.
See you later.
See you tomorrow. Yeah, this looks interesting,
Mhm.
Giovanni.
That's good. Man, look at that candle, a 15-minute candle.
I know. I'm looking at gold right now.
Jesus. No way you can catch that.
No way. What?
I was trying to figure out how we could have caught that move.
It's just you got news coming out soon. I mean, even on the 5-minute, like, how are you gonna catch this?
It's ugly.
You know, the 1 minute you're consolidating down here. You want to exit that consolidation. You do with this candle right here. Yeah, that would have been tough.
I want to wait for the 4 hour to turn bullish to start taking buys.
Yeah. Look at it go.
Stop it.
Okay. It's a big 5-minute candle.
Mm-hmm. With no bottom wick.
Yep. And neither of them. We're just pushing up. Okay. We're breaking above this resistance right now.
Nice close above 1748. Be nice.
Yeah, oh, yeah. That's what I'm looking for.
Man, and last night, like around 1 o'clock, I was still up and I was looking at the charts.
I can't really hear you.
I was gonna get into that buy.
Which one?
That candle that happened in London session.
Right here? The 4 hour?
Yeah, I was gonna write that whole candle up.
What stopped you?
I got scared because it's gold, and I don't like to leave orders in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping.
Yeah, especially gold.
Anything could happen, man.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
This is interesting. Wow. The hell? I mean, the good thing is we're creating a high up here. So now we get like a retracement and we could take this thing up.
And the only way we could have caught this move was the 1 minute.
Yeah, the 1 minute, I was looking at the 1 minute right here.
We made an engulfing pattern, but no wicks.
Well, you have this consolidation over here. Price exits that area with this candle right here. Could have entered on this one.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, where's your stop loss going to be? Yeah, this is interesting.
What the heck just happened?
We didn't get any data or anything coming out.
Is the CPI being priced in or what?
That's what I'm thinking. It's probably priced in, but I'm happy now because we're breaking above this resistance over here. We want to close above it and a retest, and we could take this thing up.
You can probably take it up to 1756.
Yeah.
It's 100 pips from this. 89 pips.
Should get this ready.
Oh, magic keys activated.
You just place them on there. Make sure you're ready.
I do the same thing, man. I gotta get ready.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to be all flustered as soon as you're ready to take a trade. All you got to do is place a TP, stop loss. Okay, boom, boom. We're good. So, yeah, I want some kind of a support formed over here. Nice high created. That's awesome. If we close below this support or this resistance, that'll be funny. And the 1 minute, it's creating the support over here. Damn. What is going on with gold? Oh my God. Anybody entered this on the 1 minute? Yeah,
Looks nice though.
it does on the 1 minute, but
Oh, for 15-minute close though.
the data hasn't come out yet. It must be really bad. Or are we just grabbing a good price for price to just come right back down? But damn, man. 5 minute looks better. Thing is, like, where would you enter?
I think the 1 minute was the intro.
Yeah, I like the 1 minute. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of abnormal when it comes to gold moving before the news comes out. Not too abnormal, but moving like this at least. Normally it does move like that, but not. It doesn't just create support all the way down here and then just move. How many points? Yeah, we moved like 60 pips north before the news came out. But the good news here is, if you miss it, you miss it. But you got a high being created over here, and then, on the lower time frames, you could get, or the higher time frames, you could get a retracement. Price comes down, forms a support, and then continues bullish.
This is weird, huh? Because supposed to be like, I think they're expecting CPI to be better, so it should drag the gold price down. Because majority, I believe that majority have received their stimulus. So consumer retail should be up.
And
yeah,
that's why it's
driving
projected to go up.
Yep.
But unemployment claims must be much worse. Unless again, they could be trying to get like a better price and then gold's just gonna tank.
Well, yeah, unemployment. Yeah, that's well, here in LA, it's crazy because there's like mom and pop shop, they're having a hard time hiring people because people are making more money on unemployment.
Yeah.
Rather than being employed by getting minimum wage.
It's crazy. People have the incentives not to work. It's not a good society. It feels like
people just want to live off the stimulus checks.
I don't know how you could be comfortable doing that, but looks like buyers are starting to exhaust up here in the 1 minute. Could be at least, but just what I see with these wicks, these candles over here, they're getting a little bit weaker in the 1 minute. So could we be coming down to create some kind of a support on the higher time frames to then head back up?
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah. And that's what you use the lower time frames for. That's what you use the 1 minute for.
Man, and you saw how gold moved yesterday after we left the session at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I vaguely let's see.
Were you guys able to catch that one? That was an easy move.
Where were we yesterday?
Right there.
Oh, how we dropped?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you catch this?
No, man. I was there looking at the charts at 8:50, man. I was like, you know what? It's time to go to work. 9 o'clock. Boom. Drops down. was like, fuck.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
It happens, man.
I was trying to figure out how you could have caught this too. It was too clean of a move, like so clean that you couldn't even get in.
Would be an impulse entry.
Yeah, it would put like your stop loss right above what, the 5 minute up here.
Yeah, but
As soon as
something
price
like
passes these wicks,
mm-hmm.
yeah, that would have been a nice move.
You know, I set up some rules on gold that I'm only gonna trade it 8 o'clock to 8:15. I don't get a trade in then, I won't trade it. Or maybe after 8:30, but after 9 o'clock, I won't touch the market anymore. I'm gonna be at work.
That's what I was saying during the Asian breakdown that I did last night. Like, you know, you're gonna get most of your moves on gold after pre-New York, after the New York Open.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
She was ripping
Yeah.
through. This doesn't care, man. That was the move, man. 1 minute.
Okay, so with this move, you know, just journal this on a 1 minute. How could you have caught this? And this is like one of those more advanced entries, but you got to be, you know, you really got to know gold for this to happen. But I don't know anyone that probably could have caught this, but maybe on the 1 minute could have, as we pass the high of this wick right over here, or as this 5 minute candle or the 1 minute candle closed, could have entered right here. But would have been risky. Would be up 28 pips.
So weird though. Usually it doesn't move like this.
No, it's abnormal, and a lot of people get FOMO from these moves, and it's very easy to get FOMO. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wish I grabbed this move, but it's all good.
Yeah.
You learn from it. You move forward. As long as you have that mindset, dude, you're fine. So this will come out in 8 minutes. I'm like trying to figure out if I would like trading on TradingView. I just like placing a buy order right here. Trading panel. That's what it looks like. Where is it? Paper trading. I guess this is what it would look like. Wow. So this is what it would look like if you were trading on TradingView.
That's cool.
It is kind of cool. Look who it is.
Good morning, boys. How we doing?
What's up, buddy?
Living the dream. How's everybody's morning going?
It's fine. We're just sitting here patiently waiting. Gold just made an unexpected bullish push from the support over here. We were trying to look at how we could have caught it on the 1 minute, but we're waiting for unemployment to come out. We gotta get.
I was gonna say, yeah, isn't that interesting?
Yeah, it's
Aren't they expecting? Are they expecting good or bad numbers? I didn't even look.
good retail numbers and good unemployment numbers, but last week was bad unemployment, way worse than expected. So at 744, so we'll see what it comes out to. Expecting 703, but who knows?
You'd think gold would be potentially pushing down if we're expecting good numbers.
Yeah, like that's what we were saying. This could either be priced in, like numbers could be horrible, or we're waiting for, we're trying to grab a better price. Banks are trying to push price up and then expecting bad numbers, and then it's just gonna tank.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming it's probably bad numbers and we're getting priced in because we're at a major resistance over here, the 1 hour and the 4 hour, right? And we're breaking above it. And to break above a level like that, you need some fundamental data coming out. So to me, I feel like numbers are probably pretty bad.
So on the 1 minute, maybe you could have taken a buy as at like 1749.30, expecting that wick fill as price kind of closed above resistance.
Yeah. We were looking even down here. You got this consolidation over here on the 1 minute, right?
Oh, yeah.
Price
Nice.
exits that area over here with this candle, anticipating price to continue bullish to, I guess, this resistance up here. You could have grabbed like 10 pips, right? Or 12, 14 pips. About 12 pips, 13 pips right there, but left a runner, let that thing go. But yeah, after this candle closed bullish right here, after the retest, anticipating price to go up. But it looks like we may be able to get a better price in here with price pushing bearish right over here. You have to close below this little area.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens in 4 minutes.
Yeah. Should be interesting. Yeah,
So I've been doing that accountability mirror in the morning, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel so stupid doing it, but it actually has been really helpful. I feel like such an idiot. I was like, what am I doing? But I've been doing it for like 4 days now, and it kind of helps.
I'm sure it does.
Kicks yourself in the ass a little bit.
It's like like a little post-it note in the mirror?
No, so I hadn't been doing the post notes, more so just like talking to myself in the mirror. But yeah, I guess he does do post notes, doesn't he?
I think both would work,
Yeah. Just having the action of doing it.
But you wake up in the morning, you see a little reminder for yourself. It's powerful. But dude, self-talk doesn't even have to be in the mirror. Just talking out loud to yourself or talking in your head, it's all just got to be positive. Even if you're going through something negative, ask yourself how you can flip that to something positive and move from there.
Yeah, agreed.
So yeah, we were looking at like if you were to trade off TradingView, what it would look like. Like if I were to buy right here, market order, quantity, like they give you a paper account right over here. Oh. Wow. I just entered that by accident. Whatever. It's a paper account. Yeah, this is pretty interesting over here. I'm sure I could get used to that. So So this is good. We're getting in at a better price down here. Let's look at the 5 minute, the 15 minute. Okay, 5 minutes coming right back down to support. 15 minute retracing, created a high up here. We'll get the support over here forming. And then continue bullish. If we get bad data, it's coming out in 1 minute. I'm gonna have to hop off. After the reaction to the news, my drive got moved up.
Be careful.
What's up? $29. $8.30.
Yeah, I feel like they'll be good unemployment numbers.
Hasn't come out yet. Wow, we rejected this whole move. Exit my little position over there. Okay, so we're back in the range over here on the 1 hour. 4 hour rejected that area.
Retail came out better. than
What's
expected.
up?
The retail sales came out better than forecast.
Let's do something. Okay, now we're
Look at the retail sales too. The core retail sales, 8.4 and 9.8.
rejecting this area. 5 minute. Let's see the data. You said retail sales came out better? Oh yeah, much better. That's probably what this move was. James always going ham over there.
Oh shit, my bad. Trying to explain to this guy why his hedge position's wrong. Oh man. Yeah, I forget that I'm not always on mute, so my bad.
No, I don't care. That sound to me is never annoying. I don't know why. It's like an oddly satisfying thing.
Yeah, I will say I've out of all the classes, I think I've said this before, but out of all the classes I took in elementary school, like keyboard typing has been like the most useful. Like I can just fly on a keyboard. And like we did the whole like put newspaper over your hands and not looking at it. And I spent like probably 2 years learning how to type, and there for a while, I could type really fast.
That's awesome. That's your thing, huh?
There was a time where my dad was pretty upset with his secretary, and so I would type faster than she would. So he'd come home and have me type certain documents that he needed done by tomorrow that he knew she couldn't type fast.
Oh my God.
I got up, I think when I was in 5th grade, I got up to like 70 words a minute.
Wow.
Just practicing every single day.
Good shit.
But not that fast anymore. Probably like 40 a minute. I think I could probably do.
That's awesome. Is anybody in gold right now?
Look at that clean entry on the 1 minute, man. That was a nice candle.
Right over here?
After that candle, go lower. We're creating support.
Right over here?
Yeah.
The sexy candle?
Yeah, man.
I love it, Javon.
Are you in this?
No, I missed it. My dog started peeing everywhere.
Your dog started what?
Peeing everywhere, bro.
Oh man. Your dog got excited for retail sales. He's like, oh shit, retail sales coming out. Everyone's spending their stimulus. Spending that stimmy. So this is good. If you get the 15-minute candle closing like this, you're gonna have a nice entry. You're already past the high of that candle right now. We're rejecting a little bit. 5-minute. You get bad unemployment, price is coming up. As long as we stay above this level, that means the 4-hour closes above this level, which means we should be heading up to 1757. And especially if we get negative data coming out, that's good. This looks very similar to the trade I took last night on gold. Reading our bottom wick over here. You need the 15-minute to stay above this level. I hate that I have to go right now. Wow. What do we get? Wow, unemployment
This is-
much better.
This is wild.
576,000. Wow,
What was expected?
703. So, you know,
So
maybe
low.
that's what that was. We were, you know, banks were coming up to grab a good price, and we should continue down from that. But we shall see. But guys, I gotta head off, unfortunately. Maybe we're creating this bottom weight to continue back up. 15-minute candle pushing bullish. So if this candle flips bullish, might be a good opportunity for a buy. But again, news just came out, so just be careful. Remember, no risking or no over risking, no over trading. Be careful. I'll see you guys later.
All right, boys. Have a good day, everybody. Work hard.
All right, guys. Have a good one. All right.